What is up, beautiful family? Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday morning. Ready to take some action today, ready to win. And today, I'm going to be putting you guys on that sauce once again on how to build extreme amounts of discipline, a disgusting amount of discipline where anything becomes possible. So, first things first, you can't even let go of tugging the rope. You can't even stop playing video games. You can't even stop playing or eating junk food. You can't even stop all the things that are holding you back already. So, what makes you think you're going to be able to run a business? Usually, everybody that I have seen that runs a business or has a business, entrepreneur, whatever, their discipline is insane. For example, I was at the gym. I was talking to this one guy here in my city, and he's a pretty big dog. He has no bad habits at all. I mean, he could have them, could be lying, but I doubt it. His discipline was just next level. He's at the gym at the same time every single day. He doesn't eat junk food. He doesn't go out. He doesn't party. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do anything out of the ordinary. He is literally the most square person you'll ever meet, but he is probably the most successful dude I've ever talked to in my entire life. This is the thing that you have to understand, that those bad habits, those things that are comforting you to feel good about yourself, that you do to feel like you've actually done something. For example, eating chips, watching movies all day long, watching TV all day long, scrolling through social media all day long. These are the things that are going to be the threshold to your success. They're going to be the things that hold you back 100%. Day in and day out. If you are doing those things, you have got to cut them out. If you don't have the ability to be able to stop playing video games, for example, I used to play video games every single day, all day for, I don't know, maybe 5 years. And as soon as I turned 17, I sold it. As you can tell, I don't even have a TV in my room anymore, man. There's nothing in here anymore as a distraction. The only thing I have is my desk and my laptop. That is it. I'm not sitting here watching TV. I'm not sitting here doom scrolling on social media all the time. You have to understand that that shit is disgusting for your mind, right? It is mushy. It is making your brain extremely mushy, and you're not going to be able to solve any problems. You're not going to be able to be creative. You're not going to be able to do anything if you're always consuming content. You are what you consume. And this is extremely important to understand. I want you to go look at your Instagram or go look at your YouTube, go look at your TikTok, whatever, and go see who you follow. And if there's nobody there that is helping you get closer to your goals, helping you grow, get them off. Literally. Like, I'm so serious. If there's a girl on there, and this goes for both of you guys, both the genders. If there's a boy or a girl, or a dude or a girl on your Instagram, on your TikTok, on your YouTube that's not providing actual value to your life, helping you grow, cut them off. Unfollow them. Do whatever you have to do, but get them out of your life. There are so many times where I see and I work with guys that are following a whole bunch of IG models and a whole bunch of bullshit, a whole bunch of girls that don't even know their name. For what? For what exactly are you doing that for? And this is where the temptation to tug the rope spikes from, right? You have free time. You're watching a TV show. You're scrolling on social media, whatever the case may be. That's when that temptation to tug the rope is going to kick in. And at the very beginning, it is going to be extremely hard to build discipline. In general, it's going to be so hard. So you have to start small. Cut out one negative habit every 2 weeks. That's it. I'm not telling you guys to do a whole bunch of crazy shit. I'm not telling you guys that you guys have to go to the gym for 6 hours a day, that you guys have to run a mile every single day. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you to start off small, build a positive habits, and conquer the world. You have to be able to trust yourself in every situation, right? And I know this is going to sound so stupid. If I want to stop something, if I want to cut something out, I'm shaking my hand. Boom, shake my own hand. Because if you can't trust yourself, nobody else is going to trust you, first of all. Second of all, if you can't trust yourself, you're not going to be able to get what you want out of this life. You're always going to be doubting yourself. You're always going to be putting negative impacts into your mind when you know you can do it, but you're sitting here because you can't trust yourself, because you can't follow up on your own word. You can't even do that for yourself. If you say that you were going to start reading a book 10 pages a day and you don't do it, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to get super unconfident with yourself. You're going to feel like trash. You're not going to feel good, right? You're not going to feel like doing anything. It's extremely simple. And the discipline that I have was not easy to build. I'm telling you, when I first started my entrepreneurship journey, self-improvement journey, everything was a distraction. I had so much distractions. I was watching TV all the time. I was watching movies all the time. I was scrolling on social media while watching movies. There was so much distractions that I had to cut out day by day. And this is why I'm telling you guys to start off small, because I took everything out at once and I didn't feel good. Obviously, right? I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel motivated to do anything. I didn't feel good in general, okay? But you have to understand that your vision has to be bigger than anything that you put yourself through. Your goals, whatever. If your goals aren't big enough for you to be able to show up every single day and conquer those goals, I don't know what is, right? For the gym, I have a goal that I want to be 230 pounds lean, which is insane, right? But I want to be a bigger individual. I'm 200 pounds right now. I want to get bigger, right? And that is my goal. That's why I show up to the gym every single day. And that's why I push myself and don't listen to my body and don't listen to my heart. Because they want what's best for me, right? They want to be comfortable. They don't want to sit here and have to do the fight or flight shit. They don't want to sit here and have to go through pain. But you have to understand that putting yourself through pain and suffering is going to help you significantly in this life. Significantly. I'm telling you right now, every chance that I have gotten to put myself through pain and suffering, I've taken it. Every opportunity that I've taken for pain has extremely maxed out my potential. Extremely. And you guys have to understand the same thing. If you're going to the gym just to be healthy, you're going for the wrong reason. Your goal isn't big enough. So you're going to stop going. This is exactly why people stop going to the gym, because they don't have a vision for what they want. They don't have a goal for what they want. And with business as well, you have to have a bigger goal than yourself. You have to set clear freaking goals. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Start off small. Start off small, because the thing is you are going to stress yourself out significantly if you're shooting for 100K in a month your first month in business. You're going to quit, because most of the time that's not possible, right? To build a sustainable business that's doing $100,000 a month takes discipline, it takes work, it takes patience. And you have to understand that. There's so many of you that I've talked to and I've seen firsthand. Oh, well, I just like to unwind after work and scroll on social media. You can't even go to bed at the same time every night. You can't. Because you're sitting here unwinding yourself, scrolling on social media, telling yourself that this is your last scroll, and then you scroll again. This is why you don't trust yourself. This is why all of that negativity is spiking into your head, because you can't even trust yourself. You don't even trust your own abilities to get things done. So what makes you think that you're going to be able to run a business if you can't take out these habits? It's become so easy to me now to actually do what I need to do. And if you don't feel like doing something, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a hack here. Open your laptop, work for 1 minute. That's it. 1 minute. Now you got your lazy ass up off of your bed. Now you can do it. Or if you say that you're going to read a book, 10 pages, just start reading a page. Start reading a sentence, and then you're going to get into it. This is all about flow state. And I understand that flow state doesn't happen in 1 minute, but you are unlocking flow state doing that to yourself. If you don't have any discipline in yourself, what makes you think that you're going to get that girl that you want, that you're going to have the business that you want, that you're going to have a good relationship with God. It's all about self-control, man. I don't believe in the balance. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I don't. The only thing that I truly indulge in is ice cream. Every single weekend, I reward myself with ice cream. I don't eat junk food other than ice cream. I don't go out to bars, clubs, whatever to reward myself. I don't do any of that shit. Because you have to have a bigger vision for yourself. And the vision that I have for myself is not going to clubs, not going to bars, not talking to a whole bunch of girls. My vision is extremely big, and this is why I show up every single day. You also have to see it as who you're letting down. Everybody that believes in you, every time that you take a day off, that you stop going, you're letting the people who believe in you down. And it's extremely simple. There's no trying to this shit. As our master Yoda said, do or do not, there's no try. I'm trying to be disciplined. No, you're not. Obviously, you're not trying hard enough if you have to say that you're trying, that you're doing something. Obviously not. It's extremely simple. And you have to understand that you building discipline is all in here, right? It's a mental roadblock that you have to get past. It's really simple. You just have to be clear with yourself. You have to set clear expectations. It's understanding, like it's for yourself. You know what I mean? It's really simple to actually do this. You have to be able to trust yourself, and that's it. And this is exactly what I'm saying. Start off small, start off slow. Start cutting out one thing every 2 weeks. One thing. It's not that big of a deal. If you catch yourself doom scrolling on social media, delete Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever the hell you may be on for a week and see how you feel. Or put your phone in grayscale mode for a week and keep it there. If you can trust your word, this life is going to be extremely simple for you. It's a skill that you have to learn. Yeah, right? It takes practice to do it over and over and over again. Obviously, you're not going to be a pro at something one day in. So it's going to take a lot of practice. It's going to take a lot of things. So start off with changing your diet, cleaning up your diet, only drinking water. Start off freaking small. If you start off small, you're not going to get discouraged when your goals are just huge. Because now you don't know what you need. You're going to give up after any sort of problem because your goals are way too big for yourself. You're going to blow up in here because you don't know what to do. You're going to stress yourself out because you don't know what to do. You have to understand your weaknesses as well. You have to see what they are. You have to have self-awareness about your weaknesses. If you do not have self-awareness of who you are and what you can and can't do, you're not going to be disciplined. It ties back to the goal thing. It's very simple, okay? You have to be patient in this game as well. Like I said, it's not going to be 2 days that you're a millionaire disciplined. It's not. It's going to take time. It took me so much time to finally cut out all the bad habits. And sometimes they still do kind of creep in. Sometimes I do indulge. I'm not going to lie, right? Sometimes I do sit here and watch TV. But it's not an everyday thing. And this is why I say balance is disgusting. Everybody that has told you and fed you the lie about that you need a balanced life they're not disciplined. If they're saying that you can go out to eat every other night, they're not disciplined. If they're saying that you don't have to go to the gym because you already went yesterday, they're not disciplined. And that's the first thing that I did was going to the gym. That built me a significant amount of discipline. It was insane. Being able to show up for myself every single day. I would rather be jacked than rich any single day of the week. Because I know I can do it again. I know I can. And see, this is exactly why I'm saying I trust my abilities, because I follow through on my word. I'm a man of my word. If you can't keep your word about something, if you tell yourself you're going to do it and you can't do it, don't make that promise to yourself. Because then all you're doing is lowering the fudge out of your confidence. And nobody likes to be an unconfident individual. I'm telling you right now, it's not the way things should go. Everybody should be confident in themselves and their abilities. And I'm going to go back to the diet aspect of it. Make it fun, man. The only reason why I eat ground beef, rice, and eggs every single day is because I don't really feel like cooking a whole bunch of shit. But if you have time to cook and actually make good food, I'm not saying that's bad. Steak, ground beef, rice, eggs, it's perfect. It's amazing. Fruit, you know. But you have to understand that these things, they're not going to help you. You're going to get discouraged if you go straight to the ground beef, rice, egg diet because it's gross, apparently. You're not going to want to do it. So you can make your diet fun. You can make going to the gym fun. Little rewards after the gym is not a bad thing, because now you gave yourself a little reward. You're going to go tomorrow. And you're going to go again. And you're going to go again. And I'm not saying a crazy thing, man. Eat 1 or 2 Sour Patch Kids, there's your reward. No bars, no clubs, no women. None of that shit, dude. No dudes. If you're a girl watching this, you have to have discipline as well. Not just men. Men and women both need discipline. They both need to be able to take care of themselves. And if you can't do that, somebody else will. It's really simple. It's not a hard demographic to understand at all. If you have discipline, you can conquer and do anything in this life. Whether it be finally starting that business that you've been failing for months and months and months on end. Whether it be talking to a whole bunch of new people. Whether it be increasing your network. It doesn't matter. You having discipline and doing things every single day, being persistent in your actions, is going to help you significantly. It's a mindset shift. That's all it is. You don't have to think about this as something that is extremely hard. It's not. This is exactly what I'm saying. Start small. Whether it's journaling every single night instead of scrolling on social media. Whether it's reading. Whether it's reading the Bible. It could be anything. Anything that's positive, replace those negative habits with a positive habit. Perfect example. If you enjoy binge eating chips and candy and bullshit, replace it with good food, good chips, or make them yourself. That gives you things to do, first of all, and now you're enjoying it because you made it yourself. Or go to Whole Foods and go buy a good chips instead of eating Lay's and all this bullshit. Replace the bad habits with good habits. Like, we're not born with self-discipline. Nobody is. I didn't come out of the womb benching 315 pounds, going to the gym every single day at 4 months years old. I didn't. And you didn't either. I know you didn't, right? It's a learned behavior. Like I said, it's a skill that you have to practice. Repetition and daily practice is extremely important. It must become a habit. A habit. But the effort and focus that self-discipline requires can be draining. I understand this. As time passes, it can become more and more difficult to keep your willpower in check. I understand it. I know. I've done it. I've gone through the whole thing over and over and over. I've probably had a restart 3 or 4 times already. I'm 20 years old. I started this journey when I was 17 years old. And I've had to restart over and over and over. Pivot, pivot, pivot. So I didn't quit. So I didn't give up. The bigger temptation it's a decision or a temptation. That's it, right? Whether you make the decision to not do something or you fall into temptation and do it anyway. The more challenging it can feel to tackle other tasks that also require self-control. So work on building your self-discipline through daily diligence in a given area associated with the goal. If you want to become a millionaire, what do millionaires do every single day? Work on their business. I'm not giving you a whole bunch of bullshit habits of, oh, you need to meditate, cold shower, read, go for a mile run. I'm not telling you to do a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm not. I'm telling you to open up your damn computer and lock in on what you have to do. Build the discipline in yourself. With practice, anyone can push the boundaries of their comfort zone every single day. As soon as you get out of that comfort zone, possibilities are endless. Endless. When I was making my first sales call, right here in my stomach, I had the nastiest feeling in my entire life. Third or fourth call, confident. I was good, ready to go. And you have to have the same shit. You have to be persistent in rejection. Because this life it's not going to be easy for you. It's not. You have to have a routine and a habit every single day. Do the same damn things every single day and see how easy it becomes. At the same time, on my Google Calendar, I eat at the same time every single day. I go to the gym at the same time every single day. I wake up at the same time every single day. I go for my walks at the same time every single day. It's about discipline. Because as soon as you stop pushing tasks back, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. What do you think is going to happen? You're not going to do it. Because I did the same damn thing. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Didn't do it. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Didn't do it. If you get the idea that you have to do something, put it into action. Right now, as soon as you get the idea. It's that easy. It's really simple, bro. It's really bro or broette. If you're a girl watching this, cool. Building discipline is going to take time. Replace the bad habits with good habits. Really simple. If you like doom scrolling on social media, take that time and read instead. Or pray instead. You don't have to sit here and become a self-improvement junkie. Because I made a whole video about that, about how that's the dumbest shit that you can do. Because you're just going to waste a whole bunch of time doing it. Your morning routine is going to be 4 hours long. No. My morning routine, wake my ass up, go to the gym, come home, make a YouTube video, and work. That's it. I'm not sitting here for 10 hours. I do my journaling at night. I pray as soon as I wake up, and I pray at night. It doesn't take a lot of time. And everybody that makes the excuse of, I don't have time, you have time. Pull up your freaking screen time right now and see that you have time. See that you've wasted 8 hours on your phone saying that you don't have time to improve yourself. That is a complete lie and a complete excuse that you are trying to tell yourself so you can make yourself feel better. I've done it. I did the same damn thing. I don't have time to eat healthy food, so I'm just going to order bad food. Yes, you do. It takes 15 minutes, 20 minutes max to cook ground beef and eggs. It's not difficult, bro. As soon as you understand and as soon as you get past yourself, because you are your problem right now. This is exactly why I'm making this video, because you are the problem. Stop blaming everybody else. Stop looking for other people to blame, man, because it's you. This life is 100% on you, dude. Dudette. It's really easy, dude. I can't stress it enough how simple it is. Cut out the bad habits, replace them with new ones. You got to start chopping that tree down. Chop, 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 chop. Because if you don't chop it, what do you think is going to happen? That tree is going to keep on growing. Boom, 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 boom. And then you're going to realize that it's too late to control any of these habits. And now it's going to take you so much longer. So get it at the root as soon as it starts. With the video game example, I had such a hard time cutting it out because it's an addiction. Every negative habit that we do is an addiction. Social media, addiction. Porn, addiction. Tugging the rope, addiction. Drinking alcohol, addiction. They're all addictive habits. They all have addictive properties, and you have to understand this. This video is ranging really long, but it's really simple, man. And I want every single one of you guys to win in this life. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you came from. I don't care what your past is. We are living in the now. We are living today. If you are waking up today, you have a perfect example of why you should conquer the world, why you should become the best version of yourself. Because if you woke up, there is still a purpose for you out there. You may have not found it yet, but there's still something for you to do. There's still something for you to improve on if you woke up this morning. I'm telling you. So stop taking everything for granted. Stop taking all the hours that we have every single day. Stop taking them for granted. In a blink of an eye, we're already in Q4. We have what, 3 months left of this? 2 months? 3 months left of this year? And you're not going to build the discipline in yourself to do the shit that you have to do, so you're going to be in the same damn place forever. Like I said, I don't really give a damn about about where you guys, what your past is, why you can't, your excuses. I don't give a shit about any of that. Your excuses, I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't care. Because it is you versus you in this life. If you don't understand this, you are going to get stomped on over and over and over. You are the person that is standing in your fucking way of making $1 million right now. And I know you are, because I am the same way. I was the same exact way. I want to see every single one of you guys win. I hope you guys have a beautiful freaking Tuesday. I'm going to put a video right here about how to attract good, high-value women. If you're a man, watch that. If not, I don't really care. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Nathan Brooks is out. Boom!